What's going on, everyone? My name is D. Anthony with Evolution Traders. Hope you guys all have been enjoying your weekend. Now, we're going to kind of recap on what's going on with the NASDAQ 100. And we kind of finished the week on a very, very high note. So there's a couple of things that I kind of want to point out to everyone, especially if you're a newer trader within, at least within inside the last, 2 to 3 years. Um, Never try to guess where the market is going, because I know that there's a lot of traders out there who are trying to, you're trying to pick the top. Okay, you're trying to, short every up move. Um, RSI, are we overbought, oversold? Can the market go higher? This, that, and the other. It sounds great. And sure, in my personal opinion, do I believe that the market needs a pullback? 100%. Do I think that the market should be trading at these all-time highs? Probably not. But at the end of the day, does it matter what I think? Absolutely not. What matters is, what are people willing to spend on the stock? Okay. So again, I come from the stocks and options side of things. We're talking about futures, obviously, talking about the NQ, which is NASDAQ 100. Again, the overall market as a whole, it does not matter if you feel that the NASDAQ 100 is overbought or oversold. The market is doing what the market wants to do. Now, if we kind of just look back at this chart, this is a daily chart, and we're going all the way back to the beginning of the year. We're going all the way back to, as late as, the beginning of December. We've been on this uphill road. Okay. It's just a nice ebb and flow, a nice wave higher. We put in a high, we pull back. We put in a high, we pull back. We put in a high, we pull back. We put in a high. What could be happening? A pullback. Now, a pullback that's going to be a drastic pullback and put in new lows? Probably not. Is it going to be a pullback that could potentially put in a new high? Maybe, maybe not. Right now, what I'm showing on the daily time frame is that this market has room all the way up to 18,521. So we're currently trading at 18,350. We could be potentially looking at another 100, 200 points worth of upwards movement. Now that would put us to the upper channel here on this linear regression. That's this blue line here. So if I kind of, go over it with this yellow line here, this linear regression that you see that we've been riding higher is the linear regression. That line is located here at the all-time highs. What I would be looking for going into this week is if we do start to confirm Friday's highs, 18,372, we could very well be on another push higher. So if you are a short-term trader, look for a confirmation over 18,372. How that is played is let 18,372 get taken out. Let that put in a new high, whether it's 18,390, whether it's 18,400, whether it's 18,375. Let it put in a new high. Go to your smaller time frame, whichever time frame you trade, the 15-minute, the 5-minute, the 1-minute, the 2-minute. Let it put in a new high. Once it consolidates and pulls back, when it confirms that new high, that's going to be your entry. To the downside, we have support at the Bollinger Band, and that Bollinger Band is sitting at a price of 18,294, but we have room to kind of pull back on a daily time frame back to this breakout spot. So the breakout has occurred. The breakout started to occur on Friday. You can see here, going back to the 12th, this high here met again here, and then now we finally have broken out. So if I just kind of connect the dots, you can see we are on a breakout from this consolidation period. This consolidation period lasted around 2 to 3 weeks. And again, if you kind of notice what's going on here, anytime you break out, you might go on a 2 to 3 day run before you get the next significant pullback. Now, if we do go on a run, again, look to target those 18,000 to 18,521 area. That's going to be the next area where I would expect, at least to punch in a high there, or kind of, consolidate around that area and then pull back a little bit. If we do make new highs on Monday, okay, if we do make new highs on Monday and you manage to miss the move, it's okay. What you would do is wait for it to put in that high and wait for the smaller time frame to kind of give you an entry for a potential short into rising supply on the 1 hour time frame. So if I was to go down to the 1 hour time frame here and I kind of zoom in, you can see the linear regression channel is sitting here at around 18,277. You can see us starting to flag up here. If we take out the 18,372, I want to be long into 400s. If we do start to break the bottom, and the bottom is going to be 18,315, I would look to short 18,315, 320 down into 18,270. So you're going to have plenty of room to catch 10 points, 20 points, 30 points, 15 points, 5 points, whatever your strategy is calling for. You're going to have room to make money, but make sure that we at least clear out 18,315. Those are the areas that I'm looking for. Now, I'm not going to really give the sellers any benefit of the doubt until we lose the 20-day moving average, and that's sitting at 18,242. So until we lose 18,242, then from there, I would look for a short position down into the next area of demand, which is going to be 18,154. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe, get green, get the heck out of Dodge. Make sure you're practicing good risk management. You're not over leveraging yourself to the gills. Make sure that when you guys are making money, you are locking in those gains and you're coming back tomorrow. And if you do manage to be on the wrong side of the trade where you do lose money, do not get overwhelmed. Do not revenge trade. Do not have FOMO. There's always going to be another day. Make sure you stick to the process. I'll see you guys on the inside.